Hello and welcome if you're new to my channel. If you're a subscriber, a warm welcome back. And to those who recently subscribed in the last couple of weeks, welcome on board. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about washable silk pajamas. It's a video that was requested by numerous subscribers, and I will talk about pajamas split into three categories. There's going to be the entry level, the mid-tier, and the top end of the market. Entry level is not going to be the typical entry level in terms of a cheap brand, fast fashion. There's no fast fashion. As you know, I'm very much about buy better, buy less. It's going to be brands that are very much in the mid-tier and going up, but I've split them according to those three just to make it easy in terms of quality and also price point. I'm Anesu Sagonda and I manage a luxury lifestyle management business in London. My content is largely educationally focused and geared towards people who are typically new to money or keen to explore alternate mid-lux or super brands that are a little under the radar but still heavily weighted on quality. With every level, I'm going to be recommending three brands. My first level entry, I'm going to kick off with an Australian brand, Papinelle. And Papinelle's goal is to help women relax easily and often with comfortable and beautiful sleepwear and loungewear. And within their range of products, they have a specific washable silk range of pajamas. And it comes in four styles. The first style is a full length, or rather a 3/4 length slip dress. Comes in slate and black. The second style is a full-length pair of bottoms with a long-sleeved collared shirt and comes in a very light baby pink and slate. Third style, very similar to the second, except it has the contrasting piping, which just gives it a rather elevated look, which is a little more elegant and grown up in terms of just the look and the feel of the pajamas. And you also have the option for personalization, so you can add your initials either to the cuff or the pocket. And the fourth style is the shorts with the shirt. The pajamas start at around 240 Australian dollars, which is the equivalent of 130 pounds. My second brand is one of the most quintessential British brands. It's Marks and Spencer. And they are known and very much loved for absolutely everything they sell, from food to clothing to homeware. And they work with producers and suppliers at the very highest level in order to ensure the consistently high quality of their products. And within their clothing, they have a range called Autograph, which is the highest in terms of quality. And within Autograph, they've collaborated with a British model, Rosie Whiteley, to produce a range of lingerie and sleepwear called Rosie. And within that, she has collaborated on three ranges of washable silk pajamas. The first range is available all year round. It's part of the bridal collection. It's a cream pair of full-length bottoms, long-sleeve top, really pretty soft cream pajamas for your wedding day, for your honeymoon. Retail for £150. The second and third ranges are more seasonal, and they're available towards the end of the year, towards Christmas, and they're very much geared either as potential Christmas present ideas or really nice splurge-worthy pajamas to wear around during the festive period. Come in two styles. The first style, similar to the bridal pajamas, the full-length pants with the long sleeve top, but they have the contrasting piping. Come in two colors, the black with the cream, and then another color which will come out in the next couple of weeks. Retail for £150. And then the second style is a really nice long slip dress, comes in black with the really nice lace trimming and a complementing dressing gown. The slip is £90, dressing gown is £125. My third brand is one I absolutely love. It's Helena Quinn. It's an American brand based in Los Angeles, and she's very much known for her one-of-a-kind prints, which are just so beautiful. They're feminine and they're very pretty in terms of the colors and the designs that she uses. All her pajamas are silk and they're all washable, and there's a whole different mix and match going on. You can have the shorts or the long sleeve bottoms with the camisole tops, with the racerback camisole tops, with the shirts, with the short sleeve shirts, and they're just all so pretty in terms of the very feminine, light, floral colors and designs. And her long slip dresses or night dresses are just so beautiful. They can actually be worn as dresses. The trend where you can wear an evening dress out as part of your day wear. Very pretty, very elegant, well made, lovely colors. And she does fantastically well with the bridal group because they are fantastic pajamas for your wedding day, for your honeymoon, for your hen party. They're just so pretty and they're very Instagrammable. And as we all know, in this day and age, it's all about the gram pictures. Her sets start from £100. In the mid-tier, I'm going to kick off with a brand I've spoken about before. I mentioned them when I was recommending some of the best brands for white linen, and they are the White Company. The White Company is very similar to Marks & Spencer in that anything they touch is going to be amazing. They have two styles of pajamas I'd like to recommend. The first style, there are two colors, a cream and an oyster color, both with piping, retail for £189. And then there's a second style, white and black color with white piping, retails for £198. And their silk has hypoallergenic qualities that ensure that the skin stays hydrated. Second brand is a Chinese brand called Lilysilk, and Lilysilk first came onto my radar with their blouses, and their blouses are fantastic. They are really nice to wear either going out as workwear, socially. They're really versatile but well made, and their focus is very much on the details. That's how they differentiate themselves from their competitors and make their products look a lot more expensive than what they actually cost. So it would be things like your French seams or having buttons that are covered in silk. They also produce a very wide selection of silk products, so anything from bedding to cushions to lingerie to sleepwear to clothing for men and women and accessories. And focusing specifically on the pajamas, they have the widest selection of colors of all the brands I'm going to be recommending. Last count, it was 18. And there's also the option to personalize the pajamas. They have two styles, the slip dress and also the long-bottomed, long-sleeved pajamas. And prices start at £240. My third brand is an American brand. I'm not too sure where it's headquartered, whether it's in New York, where they have two stores in Brooklyn or New York, or in Los Angeles. But Lunya is one of my personal favorites in addition to Helena Quinn. What I really like about Lunya is it's very similar to another Swiss brand that I like, Hanro. And they're both similar in terms of very high quality products, but also just the range in terms of the styles are very mature and elegant. They appeal to any age group, whether you're young or old. There'll always be something for you. And Lunya sell themselves as producing products that make you confidently comfortable for the most intimate space, your bedroom, and they do that fantastically well. Their silk is thermoregulating, so it's made to ensure that you're very comfortable and cool all night long. And of all the brands that I've recommended, they have the widest selection of styles. And as I said, the styles appeal to a cross selection of age groups, and they're really diverse, and it just depends on what you like. And their sleepwear transcends to loungewear, and loungewear can be sleepwear. Their designs are just so diverse, but they're just very elegant in a very mature way and demure without being overtly sexy, but flirty and playful as well. The colors are fantastic. They're more on the muted side. They're not very, very bright or vibrant, but they're just very pretty, very pleasant to look at. And their two styles I highly recommend. There is the washable silk set, and there's also the washable silk tea set. And prices start from between £140 to £160, depending on the style you go for. I'm going to kick off my top tier brand recommendations with a brand that's synonymous with quality. It's Perla. And Perla this summer launched their first range of washable silk pajamas, a range called Dreamcatcher. And as they do with all their products, whether it's sleepwear, lingerie, leisurewear, they have 3 tiers of everything. And Dreamcatcher slots very comfortably in the top tier of their sleepwear. Dreamcatcher range comes with one slip, which hits just below the knee, delicate lace detail on top, silk paneling throughout, and it comes in 3 colors. There's a sky blue, cream, and black color, and there's also a matching dressing gown. The slip retails for £450 and the dressing gown £750. My second brand is an American brand called Morgan Lane, and Morgan Lane is based in New York, and they are focused on silk blend pajamas. So it could be silk blended with viscose and or spandex. And they don't have a specific range of washable silk pajamas per se, but they have two night dresses that are washable. The first is white with, again, delicate lace detail on top, and the second a little more colorful, again with lace detail on top. Both retail for just under £300. My final brand recommendation is a British brand called Yolke, and Yolke is very much loved and sought after for its bold colors and vibrant prints. You're not going to be able to find their colors anywhere else. Maybe Lilysilk, because they have such a diverse selection, but the colors are really show-stopping and beautiful. All their pajamas are silk and they're washable, and they're priced between £350 and £400 a pair. They currently have a massive sale going on their website, so now would be a good time to invest in a pair or two. I've given you an incredibly diverse selection of pajamas in terms of colors, styles, and budgets. We're going through a pandemic, and I'm all about self-care being especially important during this time. I give you full permission to indulge in a pair or two, as you deserve it. This year has not been easy. As always, if you have any further questions, do let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.